Assalamu alaikum, guys. Believe it or not, the first place I learned about Maslow and even Sigmund Freud was in madrasa. And before I even learned about them, I was very reserved. I was not ready to accept the knowledge from non-Muslims. So like, if there's not an imam or a Muslim person saying it, I can't accept it. But this hadith that I mentioned today, it was like a gateway hadith to open up my mind and for me to accept these different forms of knowledge, different forms of wisdom. And it comes in hadith, and by the way, this hadith is da'if. The Messenger of Allah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, "The wise statement is the lost property of the believer." The wise statement meaning wisdom. So wherever he finds it, the believer finds it, then he is more worthy of it. Meaning he should adopt it and accept it and understand it and act upon it. That was the gateway for me to open up psychology books written by non-Muslims. And the psychology books are really helpful. Like I was using them to understand things about myself and understand things about other people and how to interact with other people, how to give da'wah to other people, how to give targheeb, how to encourage someone to do something good. They were very insightful for that. I remember my uncle came to me once in he was talking about issues he was having with his wife. So I was reading into psychology books about men and women in relationships, and they were very informative. So don't be afraid about picking up reading and learning from non-Muslims and about what non-Muslims say, so long as it's within the spirit or within the parameters of Islam. And that goes for even if you learn something from if a Muslim gives you advice and it's not in line with what Islam has to say in Islamic guidelines, you can't accept it and you can't act upon it. So Muslim, non-Muslim, if it's not in the spirit of Islam, you can't accept it. I lastly, in my last post, it was a video clip from TV. I always pull morals from things I watch, and I do them because kids tend to relate to. I do them because I watch TV too, but people who I know will understand if I give them a movie example because they've seen in that movie or that TV show before. In a bayan, I talked about Big Hero 6, the Pixar movie, and I talked about how this hero has to make the most amount of sacrifices, like in the movie he did, and how that results in the most amount of goodness and khair. And in the same way, a da'i Allah who wants people to do good deeds to be a better Muslims has to make the most amount of sacrifices in order for that change to happen. And in all movies, at the end, the hero is the most loved by all the people. In the same way, a da'i Allah, in the end, he's loved by all those who will gain guidance through him. So don't be afraid to pull morals from stuff, TV, whatever, and to talk to a child or talk to someone that you know along those lines, because sometimes it's best to talk along the lines that a person is familiar with and is able to understand. Assalamu alaikum.